Vista is
so back.
We are back. We are reunited. We reunited in Roanoke. Oh, beetle, watch out. Trixie and Brian drove me down, as you saw earlier. We picked up Vista in Roanoke. Vista, do you want to tell what happened in Roanoke?
Oh, 2 different people in 2 different interactions asked me if I was homeless because I had my backpack.
And that's a first. Nobody has asked me yet, but I feel like it's only a matter of time. Oh, hey bestie. Okay. Just a deer, I guess. Anyways, yeah. So I was just saying, it's only a matter of time until I get asked if I'm homeless too. But I feel like Roanoke is far enough off trail that it makes sense that maybe they felt a little disconnected and like didn't know. But yeah, so Trixie and Brian are helping us slack pack today. We got here around 1:30. Had like a little over 4-hour drive to Roanoke and a 30-minute drive to where I left off, where Vista left off. And Vista, so you got off when?
Friday afternoon.
Friday afternoon, and today is Sunday. So you've taken like...
I mean, it was like a 0 with a little extra on either end.
Yeah. So Vista caught up, then just kind of waited for me, which is nice. Easier to coordinate for us coming back. But Brian and Trixie offered to slack pack us. So we're doing like about 11 miles, a little over. There was like 4 miles and 11 miles were an option. It being 1:30, felt like we had enough time to do the 11, and the 4 wouldn't really make sense for a slack pack anyways. So that's what we're doing. So really appreciate them for helping us do that, because I feel like it'll be a good transition back into trail.
Above the clouds.
All right, got dinner. We're all set up, and our tents are over there. And then we're heading to bed. All right, we're back on trail, and we have to say goodbye. Bye! So Vista and I spent all of yesterday catching up, and so I did not explain to you all what I did while I was at home, which I said I was going to. So I'm gonna fill that in for you all. You saw the clip I drove back, and then the next day, Emily had her hooding ceremony. She got her master's. Please congratulate Emily in the comments. She started her first day of work today, so very exciting. And then we that day got the keys to our new apartment. She got a job at the university she went to school at, so we were only moving apartments within the same city, which was nice. But we got the keys to the apartment that day, spent the day packing. If it wasn't dinner or brunch for her, celebrating her graduating. And then the next day we spent all day moving. I was gratefully, thank you to Brian, Trixie, and Emily for not making me do the stairs. We moved into a third floor. We moved into a 3rd floor apartment, and so we had to carry everything up and down the stairs. but gratefully I was at the top of the stairs, just taking everything inside and putting it in a place that made sense, trying to keep it organized. And then the next day we did the same thing. We did some more moving. We only had 3 loads that day. And then we went shopping for things that we needed. And then just tried to like unpack as much as we could. And then we came back yesterday on Sunday to trail. So it was Wednesday through Sunday. Left trail Wednesday, came back Sunday. So, and here we are, back to the grind. So I was really glad that I could go home, see Emily, help celebrate with her, really proud of her, and help out with the move. But now we're back to it.
Want to talk about your gear updates?
Oh, my gear updates. So true. Thank you, Vista. So as Vista just said, gear updates. As you can see, I have a new outfit. I like to call this my character outfit because this is like my avatar and I'm customizing it. And so out on trail, I had my character outfit. Somebody, like a friend watching the video, was like, everybody's wearing the same thing all the time. And Emily was like, yeah, because it's their character outfit. Like, they're on trail, like they're a character, whatever. I hope you get it. But my character outfit changed. I have a new shirt. I decided to go with a t-shirt because my tan lines are so bad and it was really bothering me. I was tired of rolling up my sleeves. The tan line doesn't really matter as much, but it's nice I could roll up the sleeves. I'm going to a wedding and I just really didn't want to deal with it. I got new pants. I have the same pants as Vista if you want to. Ooh,
Those are my pants.
I had to change sizes, and I got the same color, so we're gonna try not to mix them up. I got new socks. A little like wolf dog hiking, kind of fun. But my socks were like rubbing weird, and I was starting to get blisters, so I just changed it. I got bug spray. As you can see, the bugs are out, covered in bug bites, and these are from before I left trail, so there's a lot, as you can tell. And then I got an Ursac. So trying to save on weight, hopefully help with my hip. And so my pack already feels a lot lighter with it, which is really nice. But this is gonna have to teach me all the pro tips on packing it. She told me she has a special place she puts her Pop-Tarts so they don't get crushed. So I'll have to learn all the pro tips. But yeah, that is all the gear updates. And thank you, Brian and Trixie, for the early birthday gift for the gear updates. It's very kind. My birthday is in a little over a week. It's around trail days. So pretty exciting. We made it to the guillotine. Vista, off with your head. Hello, we're taking a break. Pretty viewpoint. If you can't tell by how wet Vista's pants look, mine too. It was raining and thundering. We didn't see any lightning because we were like up there. But how long? Like maybe an hour?
A while.
But yeah, maybe like an hour. It was raining really hard. I like wanted to take a video to show like how bad it was, but I just knew I wouldn't actually be able to like film any of it because the rain was coming down so hard, and I've tried to do that before, and like the water droplets make it so I can't even like touch my phone. So like the screen won't work. So we're here now. The rain stopped. Having a snack. Having egg and cheese burrito that Brian and Trixie made for us for breakfast. Took one to have for lunch. So can hear the thunder off in the distance off that way, but I'm glad it's gone. This is wild through here. You can see all this burn area that has happened, and you can see where it's went up the mountain there. And then also you can see like a road over there, those mountains. And then over there, there's been thunder. How are you feeling, Vista?
It's not raining now.
Yeah. It's pretty. You said this is your favorite type of hiking?
Yeah, I really like when there's a nice path like this.
Nice and flat and like little gravel, pretty views. Not much to complain about. All right, we're getting ready to cross the James River footbridge, and you should pause this and read it. It's very sweet. But this is so cool. Like, really, all this for us. A lot of work and effort certainly went into this. Wow. It's been raining still. But it's a really pretty view. Wow. Good morning. I like never finished the video yesterday, or the clips. It started raining really hard. Yeah, like really hard. Couldn't take out my phone because it gets soaked. I described that when we were at a break spot, but then it did it again. And it was thunderstorming, and so when we got to the shelter, like, the main objective was to do the chores and to get dry. So I didn't film anything, but yeah, so that's what happened the rest of yesterday. But we're having snack break, and look at this view. It's absolutely gorgeous, and then there's really pretty mountains over there. So pretty. So couldn't pass this up, eating some candy. I forgot to mention this in the last clip, but that bridge all the way down there, that's where we crossed yesterday, which is, ew, look how dirty my nails are. Let's give a focus to the nails. Focus. Ew. I need to clip my nails. I hope you all enjoyed that, but all the way over there, and we're all the way up here now. That's wild. Like, I know a mile is a long distance, but like, sometimes I like forget how long a mile is. That's not a mile, that's a lot longer, but obviously, but y'all know what I mean. All right, we made it to the top of Bluff Mountain. As you can see, there's so many bugs. We made it! All right, so you all should pause and read this. I'm really excited to get to this point because I listened to a podcast called The Green Tunnel, which you all should totally listen to. It talks about like the history of the AT and like the creation of it. But in the podcast, they talked about the Brown Mountain Creek community. And so I'm excited to get to this sign finally and walk around and see the history as it says there. So some of the history, we're able to see these walls built up along the creek. They go pretty much the length of the creek. And in the podcast it talked about, pretty sure they were built because sometimes the creek would flood, so they built that to protect the lands. But it's all along here. Super cool. I highly recommend you take the time to listen to the podcast. It'll make you appreciate it a lot more. Here's some remains of a chimney, and then there's another pile of rocks here. You can't see it too well because the trees are more like there. It's super cool. We were waiting for a chimney somewhere. So cool. I can't recommend the podcast enough. Like, I'm really not doing it a justice. I've probably forgotten so much, and there's a lot of information on there I feel like makes you appreciate this land and what it was before the AT, and just a lot of history. It's very cool. Here's another sign along the way. Again, I recommend pausing it and reading it. It's very cool. All right, so there's this picnic table up the way, and we're set up here making dinner. We were down there before, but Vista called the shuttle, and they'll be here in 40 minutes. And so we were like, let's just eat dinner while we wait. So that's what we're doing. I'm excited to try this new meal. Good morning. Here's the tent site we stayed at. We stayed right over there, and then there's outlets here, so that's nice to use. We're all set up here, but I have to show you what Vista's eating for breakfast. Sardines and crackers. So silly. But as you see, I took a shower, which is nice. Okay, so we're back on trail. We having a hard time figuring out how we're gonna get from the campground because we're gonna use the shuttle service, and then it didn't really like work out. It's kind of just like their by shuttle service, I more so mean their like bus route. It was really difficult to time, and so we then found, and far out, there was a guy that would shuttle people for free, and he was available. He could help us out. We told him we were going to this other grocery store, and he was like, "Don't go there, it's really expensive. Let me come pick you up. I'll take you to Food Lion, and then take your time, and I'll wait for you. You do your shopping." And then he took us back to the trail. It was just so nice, such a trail angel, so kind, and he does it for free, but gave him money for gas. So just a really nice guy. Just so nice how it all kind of works out sometimes. Going uphill now, so really out of breath. So we have like a 2.8 mile just straight up climb. So probably won't be hearing from me until after the climb. All right, Vista has a trail hot take, and it has to do with this sign right here. Please do not cut the trail. Stick to the trail. I'll let Vista take it away.
I realized that this is actually my trail hot take, which is that trail erosion is really bad and it's really important to like be careful about it. And in the beginning when I had my boots, I was like literally walking through the mud to not erode the sides of the trail. But the one that bothers me the most is when there's like a downhill switchback and people just walk down and you can see the erosion happening. Like, just take the switchback. Okay, that's my hot take. Back to you.
Every time I shoe. All right, we made it here to the shelter. We got so focused on listening to our book. It is so good. Highly recommend it. It's called Demon Copperhead. It's just so good. We started it just a few days ago, and we're probably already halfway done with it.
So would you sing mine? Oh Lord, I'm falling for those calico eyes. Oh Lord, I'm falling for those calico eyes. Oh Lord, I'm falling for those calico eyes.
All right, y'all. That was Rockstar, as you can tell. Very fitting name. When he starts his Spotify, that was an original song. I'm going to link it down below, and you should follow. Listen to Calico Eyes, I'm assuming is the name.
Yeah, good call.
Good morning. We are heading out. That was our tent site over there. Oh my gosh. As you can see, the bugs are horrible. I was so grumpy yesterday because of the bugs. They were just like getting in my eyes, getting in my mouth, getting in my ears. It's just like not fun. And then there were so many people at the shelter that we thought we weren't even going to be able to find a tent spot. We found that spot. And then it was supposed to storm. But we're grateful that the storm shifted and it missed us. It's supposed to come later this afternoon, maybe another one, I don't know. But we're grateful it didn't come last night because our tent sites weren't that great. We were afraid that we would get wet. So grateful it all worked out. but I have to say last night I was grumpy, but it's okay. Maybe I'll put in one of the clips I took of the bugs attacking me. I didn't film it for this video, but to show Emily. You probably can see how grumpy I am. Oh my gosh. Munching. Was that good, dude? Yeah. Alright, taking this blue blaze over to Spy Rock. Our shuttle driver into Buena Vista, he highly recommended that we come over here. So we're excited to see it. He said that there used to be a parking lot to come see it, but it got so popular and overcrowded that they closed down the parking lot. So the only way to access it is to hike the AT. There may be other side trails that help get you to here, but this is a great way to get there. Ooh, look at that. It's a big rock. I wonder if we go all the way up there. It's exciting. Here's this super pretty view, but it's not even the top yet. We have this path to take up, and there's evidently a really rare plant here. It's known on only 2 high elevation peaks in the world, so that's really cool. So that's why they have these here, to make sure we stay off of it. All right, we made it to the top. Complete 360-degree views. Very cool. There's all these pools of water on the top. Kind of like tide pools, Vista said. Okay, so we're at the pre-shelter reading the logbook. So yesterday, I think it's Jax was here. My trail sins are I sleep with my food, I eat in my tent, and cook in my vestibule. One time I used a big pile of leaves instead of digging a cat hole. Forgive me, Father.
Oh, God.
My cat hole is only 2 inches deep.
Jesus.
I confess that I walked part of the Virginia Creeper Trail instead of the AT proper, and also part of the Blue Ridge Parkway, where Jesus rewarded me for my sin by sending me fresh grounds to feed me. LOL. I would do it all again.
Oh man. That'd been sweet.
Oh, I like this one. This one's not really like them confessing their sins, but it's happy trails. Why is it that the last mile of the day is the hardest? After 20 days, I had my first gravity attack. Stumbled on a rock. Before I knew it, I was on the ground. Nothing broken, nothing injured, except my ego. I'm glad I was alone. Today, I was watching my feet and thought about all the people that must have stepped here in the same exact spot over all those years on this trail. Having the time of my life, wouldn't trade it for anything. Thought that was very sweet.
That's really good.
Forgive me, Father, I have sinned. I took toilet paper from a gas station when it was specifically asked for me not to. Oh, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I lost my spork and then took a fork from the hotel. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I dug but missed 2 cat holes. I covered the evidence with leaves. I feel like most of them are about cat holes.
Most of the things are poop related.
Yeah. Okay, so y'all have met and seen Cutie, but he wrote, forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. I've taken granted the beauty that surrounds me. All too often I stare at my feet, which is so true. I think many of us can agree to that. But the part that gets me is I've also started yelling, hey, bear, after day hikers walk past me. It's fun, but wrong.
I wrote, "Forgive me. I contributed to trail erosion because I did not want to get my feet wet. Love Vista."
Love Vista, which is also ironic given your hot take. I think yesterday.
Yep.
Okay, mine is, "Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. I rip loud, stinky farts in my sleep and then blame them on others when sleeping in shelters. Sorry and excuse me." I feel like I now will confess, but at the beginning of the trail, I was not confessing. There's one moment that really stands out in my mind. But I won't tell you about that. It's how beautiful. It's just like right off the trail here. So you can see some dark clouds. Hoping that, they stay right there. They don't do much. But we're expecting rain today. And originally the forecast said at 2. Well, at the very beginning, as I discussed, it said in the morning. And then it said at 2. And then now it says at 8. So we may push further today. Instead of 15 to 20 in order to get closer to Waynesboro. And instead of doing 22 miles tomorrow, make it more like 17. It was either today go long or tomorrow go long. But we're feeling good today, so let's hope that the rain and the thunderstorms hold off until tonight so we can do it. We just came from
The Green Tunnel.
the Green Tunnel, all the way back that way. And we were just inching closer and closer to this. We have just been spoiled, I feel like, the past few days with like such good views and just beautiful hiking. Wow. So pretty. And I feel like every once in a while, the Virginia blues creep in and like wishing that Virginia was over, but then you get this and you're like, okay, can I really like wish this is over, because this is amazing. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, wiggly. Rockstar is heading out to rock in the river. We have a partial view out here and it's so pretty. We're pretty sure we were up on that mountain. We have less than a mile to the shelter. We were kind of thinking, we'd do the 20 as we said earlier in the video. But, we had so much fun at the water and just like taking breaks and things today, just appreciating, and we had a lot of fun. So we're kind of considering just stopping at the shelter. It will make tomorrow be 22 miles, but the grade for the whole day is easier than today. Also, if we were to continue on, right now we are making our way up to Chimney Rock,
And then after that, it's another mountain. I don't remember the name of it, but in total, we'll have like 3,500 feet in elevation gain if we were to continue going on, and not just for the day, just for this upcoming climb.
But we did a lot already.
Yes, we did a lot already. The shelter is located 1,000 up, so we only have like 2,500 left. So it kind of feels more appealing to do it tomorrow in some ways. There's like no campsites or anything in between this shelter and the next. So, and it's supposed to storm tonight, so it would be ideal to be in the shelter. We also think a lot of the people that we were with last night, they're going the 20 to the further one, and so we'll be more likely to get a spot in the shelter tonight if we go to the closer one, which would be nice because the rain. You good? Yeah. Okay. Good morning. Look at the view. It's beautiful. We're making our way up. We're first stopping at Chimney Rock, and then near the summit of,
I don't know either.
yeah, some mountain, and then after that we have B Mountain, and then we're going down. So that's nice. Get the climb out done at the beginning. Just get it out of the way, and it'll be nice. Kind of glad we didn't do it yesterday.
Yeah.
We had a good time chilling, hanging out at the shelter, but today's looking like 22, so we're gonna be moving and grooving. I packed out a Red Bull, and what's horrible about this is I've had it for like several days, but today's the day. I knew I would drink it the long day, but the long day kept getting pushed back. So I'm gonna drink it today. It's the summer edition, elderflower. I'll give you a review. Okay, we're here. This is Chimney Rock, and then that mountain there is the next one we're going up and over, I'm pretty sure, and it's 3 ridges. Then we go down and back up, and we have Bee Mountain. So still climbing away. All right, we're here for lunch. We got some Trail Magic. Some people gave us some candy bars. It's really nice. Starting to rain, but as you can see, there's rain there coming, and then there's rain there.
And there's blue sky right above us.
And then blue sky, except for right above us right now is this. It's starting to sprinkle on us a little, but we're hoping it holds out a little longer and doesn't get too bad so we can have lunch here, mostly in peace. But I also said I'd give you a review of this. I give it a 10 out of 10 for me. It's really good. I truly don't know how to describe the taste. Honestly, it tastes like a fruity candy, maybe like a gummy worm. That's probably not inaccurate. What did you think? Do you think it tastes like a gummy worm?
Yeah, it tastes like elderflower.
I don't know what elderflower tastes like off the top.
I think candy is a good description.
Okay, thank you, Vista.
But I think you most commonly find it in candies.
Okay, word. Okay, but would recommend. If you like Red Bull, try the summer edition. So pretty out there. The rain is coming. It's closer now, so we're gonna get a move on, hopefully, to get past it. It can come here. We will be there.
That's how it works.
That is how it works. All right, the rain hit us. We didn't outrun the rain. But look at the clouds coming through. Really cool. We're just a little wet. Not super though. So, not too much to complain about. But those, yeah, those clouds are really cool. But it's sunny over there. So, it gives me hope. Just let these go through. Okay, update. The clouds are coming in even more, and like it's like over us too. It's kind of wild. We're just like so high up. We have 0.9 left,
and we're kind of ready to be there, but we're grateful that the rain went away, and so we've had some time to walk and dry. But excited to be at the shelter. It's a double-decker, sleeps 10, so we're hoping there's room for us. Would be kind of surprised if there wasn't, but hoping there's room so we can more easily dry everything out. I think it's safe to say the rain did a number on this stream and waterfall. It's definitely flooded.